What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Game week 23 is coming up, so it's time to reveal my team selection is going to be ahead of the upcoming game week. I've got 2 free transfers this game week, and I've made them both already. I've had no choice because I've had a look, and tonight one of the players I want is going to go up in price. So yet again, I've had to go in early, and I wanted to wait probably another week for one of them, but I've got no choice, and you'll see what that is coming up. But before that, unfortunately, I'm going to quickly, and I do mean quickly, go through game week 22. Because as you can see, this was embarrassing. This was shocking. This was rubbish. So at 20 points. So as you can imagine, I got a massive red arrow. Nobody, and I mean nobody, got a single return for me. How crap is that? 3 points was the most I got. I mean, you could say Haaland with 4, but 3 technically was the most I got from a single player. That's how bad it was. I mean, look at it. It's embarrassing. Kelleher, 1 point. Did have Chelsea, so I'll let him off. Petrovic got 2 points. Near got a clean sheet. I was begging for Brighton to score, just so I didn't look like a tit there. So he got 2. Back line, I mean, God. So Nunes was out with an illness in the Man United derby. Didn't know this was coming up. I mean, I did say as well last week, he had a bad game against Newcastle, got hooked off. I was like, God, you put no mind I could get dropped. He did, so he didn't play, which means Heaven came on. And you're thinking, oh, well, that's all right. Clean sheet for him, happy days. No, because Michael Carrick's come in and he's put him straight on the bench. So, yes, United won 2-0. But he got, 2-3 minutes in the game? Couldn't believe that. So that was annoying. So only 1 point from him. Van Dijk, 2 points. I mean, what can I say? I keep keeping him, and I don't know why anymore. So I subbed him for the Arsenal game, gets a clean sheet. I start him at home at Burnley, and he gets me 2 points because he conceded. I mean, what do you do about that? I need an Arsenal defender, really do, because this is probably what's letting me down. Still keeping Van Dijk. I need to get rid of him, but at the minute I can't. And then Van der Ven, man. You're playing West Ham. You're playing West Ham at home, and you've got me nothing. Absolutely jack. Yet again, a yellow card. He's no player I'd like to get rid of. I mean, realistically, I should be wildcarding, but I don't want to go too early on that. So, yeah, shocking from the defence there. Obviously, Keane suspended still. And then my midfield, oh my God. Saka doesn't start, 1 point. Rice only gets 3 points. Who did Arsenal play again? I can't even remember. Boris, that was it. 0-0. You're thinking, Jesus Christ. So 3 points from him. Mintog, 1 point. Now, I did say originally I was going to start Wilson. He got 2 points for Fulham. So I could have had an extra point if I did go for him. But at the time, I thought, I'm going to gamble. Leeds away was quite tough for Fulham, I thought. And I was right because they lost 1-0. But Mintog came on and he looked good. And it was so frustrating. He had a few good runs down the wing. I just thought, come on, get it. No, he didn't get it. So unfortunately, he didn't start, obviously. Came on the second half, so he ended at 1 point. Gravenberch, only 2 points. That was an awful game from Liverpool. And then you look at the strikers. Haaland blanked against United. Nothing. I mean, he's been awful recently. He's going under the radar massively. But so he got 16 points in game week 17, 13 points in game week 16, and 14 points in game week 14. Good little run there. Then after the game week 17, he went to Forest. And since then, it's 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. Scored against Brighton and 2 points against United. He's been awful for some time. It makes me think maybe I might be better off getting rid of Haaland sooner rather than later. I mean, I was probably never going to get rid of him, but I'm more tempted now this season to get rid of him than I have been ever. Ekitike, I mean, at least he started against Burnley, but that didn't matter, did it? Because he didn't score. So that was shambles. And then Jared Bowen, another blank from him. Against Spurs, he got a yellow card as well, which annoyed me. And he did get 2 defense contributions. Why he got 3 points, 20 points, man! What a load of garbage that is. So I mean, let's get rid of this. Let's quickly move on to game week 23. So let's start off then with goalkeepers first, and obviously I'm going to be starting Kelleher ahead of Petrovic, who's got Liverpool at home. Kelleher's got Forest at home, makes sense. And the guy's gone up in price as well. He's now 4.6, but that was an easy decision. Bournemouth can't keep clean sheets. I mean, Brentford aren't any much better, but at least Kelleher's got a penalty saving him. On to my defenders then. So like I said, 2 free transfers, and I'm not making any transfers on the back line, which is probably surprising, really, because obviously Keane still suspended. Heaven looks like he's not going to be starting now, probably in the short term, so that's not great for me. Which leaves me then with 3 at the back, consisting of Van der Ven, who's got Burnley away, which is decent enough. Van Dijk's got an away game at Bournemouth, which ain't the worst game at the minute, because Bournemouth are losing a lot. Well, they've lost Semenyo, who's gone City, and now Tavernier, he went off injured, so fingers crossed that works out. And then meant Nunes, God, I hope he starts against Wolves, otherwise I'm really buggered there. Now then, midfielders. Now this is where the talk is going to happen, because as you can see, 2 transfers I said I've made, and here they both are. Both of them are in my midfield. I've brought in Bruno Fernandes and Enzo Fernandez into my team. It's been really tricky because at first I wanted Cole Palmer in because, let's face it, Chelsea's fixtures from now are amazing. So he's got Crystal Palace away coming up. To be fair, that is probably one of the tougher games, but at the minute, I mean, Palace are in... I don't know what's going on there. Everyone wants to leave. But after that, it's West Ham, Wolves, Leeds and Burnley. You're thinking, perfect time to get Cole Palmer in. But at the minute, I found it, anyway, difficult to really get him in. And I just can't trust the minutes these days, even though Rossini started him. But Enzo's more than likely going to start. So I've brought him in. And I've also brought in Bruno Fernandes. Now, I didn't want to bring in Bruno this week at all, because he's got Arsenal away, and I'd rather have kept Saka for Man United at home than have Bruno against Arsenal. But I've had no choice, just because of the fact that Enzo Fernandez is probably going to go up in price tonight, and if he does, I can't afford to get rid of Saka and Minter to get these 2 in. I'll be just out, and I'm fed up this season. I've waited, and before I know it, price changes that much, I can't do it. It's ruining my season massively, because my squad value is poor, so I can't wait, which is annoying me. So I've brought in Fernandes early against Arsenal. Not confident about it. I'm hoping that Carrick keeps him more of a forward role, so hopefully he does all right then. But after, obviously, that game, he has got a decent fixture against Fulham. Spurs are a shambles at the minute. Then he's got West Ham, Everton, Palace. So he's got a good run of fixtures after this Arsenal game. I'm just going to have to sweat it out against Arsenal and just pray to God that he gets a goal or an assist, should I say, in the game. So, yeah, those are the 2 players that I've brought in. Like I said, I did want to bring in Cole Palmer, I'm not going to lie, and I did want to bring in a defender as well, possibly for Chelsea. But the only player I could get was Chalobah, and he's actually now officially more expensive than Virgil van Dijk, so I couldn't even take Van Dijk out. So, I mean, I would have done that possibly for a -4, but I can't do that now, so that's why I've left the defence as it is. But yeah, midfield, big changes. I didn't, should I say, want to get rid of Minter, because now, I mean, that transfer has been awful for me, should I say. I brought him at 6.2, sold him at 5.8. He was injured pretty much the whole time I got him. Couldn't believe it, with a bloody dead leg. But now it's like, because I wanted to get rid of either Wilson or Gravenberch, but I couldn't afford Enzo that. I had to get rid of Minter. So it's a pain in the backside, but it is what it is. But anyway, the rest of the team, obviously, Declan Rice, United at home, tough fixture at the minute. We will see if that game United against City was just a fluke. And then obviously Gravenberch is going to start for me against Bournemouth away, which means I'm leaving Harry Wilson on the bench, who is actually at home to Brighton. So you could say go for Gravenberch, we'll take him out. But at the minute, I'm just going to stick with the Liverpool midfielder ahead of the Fulham guy. Now that leaves me with my front of 3, and it's going to still be Ekitike, Haaland and Joe Bowen. Haaland's going to be the captain. He's got Wolves at home. You know, you kind of expect goals there. I mean, no, my luck now, probably ain't going to happen. I mean, you could argue I should have brought a Man City midfielder in for that game, because you expect them to batter them, but I ain't got the transfers for me to keep mucking about, so I'm just going to have to stick with the fact I've got Haaland for this game week. Jared Bowen's going to be starting for me against Sunderland at home. Not actually an easy fixture, to be fair, but fingers crossed it works out for him. Now, I could get rid of Bowen sooner rather than later, but let's face it, after game week 23, he's got a tough game in game week 24. Can't deny that. It's Chelsea away. Then game week 25, he's got Burnley away. Do I want to get rid of Bowen for Burnley away? Not really. So I want to keep him up to that point, and then I'll think about selling him. Ekitike, been in shambles for a few weeks now. Liverpool's fixtures, I'm not going to lie, they're bloody awful, which is why I wanted to get rid of Van Dijk as well sooner rather than later. I've got Bournemouth coming up. I mean, it's Newcastle, City, Sunderland all's come in the next 4 games after Bournemouth. Jeez Louise. So, not sure what to do with Ekatike at this moment in time, but next week I've only got 1 free transfer, so I ain't got much to do. I can't do much anyway, so it's not looking good. But the three fixtures that these guys have got coming up for game week 23, they're not actually that bad. So come on, I bloody hope they all score. So that's it then. That is my team going into game week 23. As you can see, this is how it looks like as a whole. Fingers crossed Nunes starts, because otherwise my bench options are not great going to this game week because Keane is still out suspended. But overall, you look at that. My back line's got a good fixture run. My striker's got good fixtures going to this week. And then my midfield is 50-50. I've got to hope for all goals in that Man United Arsenal game. Probably won't happen, but fingers crossed that does happen. But yeah, overall, you think decent week, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys think of this team. I mean, I know what it is. It's terrible. But let me know what you guys think. And let me know what you guys are going to do ahead of game week 23. And before you guys go as well, don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next one.